Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning English Labradoodle boy we have for sale that we are calling Blue. He is Mr. Blue of Rose and Shiloh's litter. We just gave him that name. Obviously, he doesn't know that name. You can change it to anything you like. He's a stunning boy. He was born March 12th, so he's already had over 350 hours of training, and we know his personality very well. As you can see, he is an absolute sweetheart. His Recherche score is 678, 6 being that he is dependent. He loves to be held. His tail is always wagging. He's a puppy that loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle. He is outgoing, but he's not hyper and out of control, but he's definitely more outgoing than he is laid back and calm. He is sweet. I have to keep my head away from him because the moment I get to him, he gives me kisses and kisses. His tail starts wagging. He just loves to, he's very affectionate, very sweet. One of the things we love about him is he's one of the most confident puppies in his litter. If there's a weakness of English Labs and English Labradoodles, is that they can be shy and timid. It's pretty typical. They're a lot calmer than American Labradoodles, but he is definitely the most confident puppy in his litter. He shows the least fear. He has no issues with submissive urination or really any type of submission issues, which is great. He's doing incredible in his training, as we're going to show you in just a little bit. Size-wise, he's actually one of the smaller puppies in this litter. He's not going to be huge. His mom is 66 pounds. His dad is actually only 47 pounds. Our best guess is he's going to get 55 to maybe 70 pounds. So he's not going to be big. He has a beautiful hazel eyes, the light color yellow coat, absolutely stunning. And the great thing about the English Labradoodles, they hardly shed at all. They're healthier. They're just a beautiful combination. Now he's able to go home after graduating either master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age, which is July 30th, or doggy doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is September 12th, or doggy double doctorate, which is training till 7 months of age, which is October 12th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Rose and Shiloh. If you click on those pictures, that video will play. We're very proud of our parents. You'll notice that both parents have the best health clearances that I think you can possibly find. Both parents scored the top 4% of their dogs in their individual breeds. You just don't get a healthier. In fact, we can't produce a healthier combination than these because they scored perfectly in almost every possible area. The second thing that makes us very different is that we train every one of our puppies, and Blue has been trained extensively. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna happily show Blue in training as of today so you can see him in training, see his personality, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of the vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch Mr. Blue, or Blue, from Rose and Shiloh's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.